What's going on, folks? I'm Trayvon Miles.
I'm Haley Mylon.
And this, of course, is the Delmarva Sports Insider. Coming up in just a few minutes in tonight's episode. So much we got going on. I tell you what, we had a bunch of great plays. You're definitely going to get to see them, including this one. I don't want to give it away, but this little guy can get up. Get off that clip. Get off that clip.
He's flying.
Yes.
All right, and nothing like a Wesley Salisbury showdown. The Seagulls hosted the Wolverines this week, and it was a battle to the finish.
I'm exactly sure of that. And, of course, we got somebody special in the studio tonight. Like I said, I don't want to give it away. He's the coach of the white team, and they are pretty good. He's actually sitting over there right now. All right, and welcome, like we said, welcome to the show. We're going to start this thing off right at the top, of course. Stephen Decatur, we know they've been running things in the Bayside.
Figuratively and literally
yes,
starting at the
things
top.
in the Bayside. Had a great game against a county rival last night. They're second in 2 days against Snow Hill. Snow Hill team did a little bit of research. Decatur's closest game at home last year in the regular season came at the hands of Snow Hill, 5-point overtime win. The Seahawks then went on to win 10 straight, you know what I mean, on their way to the 3A championship game. So only fitting, right, that the rivals would get together and throw down in front of a packed gym in Berlin last night. And Decatur came into this one making a statement, more specifically the big man, Kevin Aluma, already 2 minutes in, dunking on people's heads. And as if one wasn't enough in front of the home crowd, you better make it two. Another big throwdown for the 6'8" senior. Decatur led by 10 in the first. We cut to just 5 here. Nice shot by Amir Fisher to close out the first quarter. In the second quarter, Decatur's other pieces kind of started to come alive. Nice jab and shot there by Kevon Voiles. Then almost a turnover for the Seahawks. Pass gets kicked out to the GOAT, Will Sass, knocking down the jumper. He too chipped in. He had 11 big points last night. Snow Hill in the second half doing what they could to stay around. Nice finish at the rim for Takai Wise. Gets the crowd on their feet, but they would sit down as the result of this. Gary Burdell, nice offensive rebound and a putback. And how about this for a finish? The big man Aluma stepping out to knock down a three.
No way.
That's just crazy to have that much talent. The Wofford commit finishes with 20 points as Decatur beats Snow Hill 64-44.
They're always a tough team to play against. Last year they took us to overtime, so we just had to keep our head and stay strong, I guess. We treat all teams the same. We go out there and play Decatur basketball and just play hard. So.
Like to me, they've been playing Decatur basketball
all
all season long. I will note that these games, well, they started off on such a rapid pace, beating teams by 40 and 50 points. Now you're starting to see the margin of victory get a little smaller, albeit they did empty the bench there late. I like the fight that Snow Hill showed last night. They could have just tucked their heads away and ran after Aluma dunked on 2 of their people in 2 minutes. But nonetheless, a great effort by Snow Hill and even more impressive by Decatur.
But anyone who has to face this Decatur team, I mean, how do you face Burdell, Aluma, and Voiles? I mean,
and we've argued for a long time that one of their best players, if not their best player, is still on the bench out for injury, Johnson. So you never know what's going to happen with those guys.
We're just getting a show from them this season. Switching gears, Crisfield hosted Y-High on Thursday. Trey, you can sit out.
Why we got to show this?
I know. The Crabbers were 9-5 heading into the meeting. To get it started, Trajan Sterling with the steal here. He takes it in for the bucket. John. Then Jaden Baker gets the ball and works it into the paint here. He gets the layup for the Indians. There you go, Trey. You got two right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Freshman, the best player, man. That's the rough.
Not so fast. Crisfield back to work. Justin Cohen pops the mid-range jumper there. And some nice ball movement around the perimeter. Finds Laquan Pettit. He hits one from three-point land. Nice bucket there. Yeah. Then Devontae Dixon, keeping Y-High in this game. You write him a thank you note. Gets to the rack with a nice lay-in here.
Nice take. What about the backside defense here on this one?
This is whack. Crisfield down 1. Sterling gets the offensive rebound.
Check this out.
In the
paint. 1 attempt, 2 attempts, 3 attempts at the buzzer. How about that?
Crabbers win 57-56 for the game winner as Trayvon Miles gets his tissue box out and cries a little bit. But Trey, I'm sorry, Y-High now 7-8.
Yes.
I know this team can hang in games, though. Clearly, this came down to one possession. Really a testament to the resilience of both teams. But Y-High, we've seen them lose some really tough games, but they have hung in there.
They have
and they've just fought it out into the end, and it played really good defense.
My buddy was texting me at that game, and I said, you know what this is going to come over to? A dumb turnover at the end of the game is going to force Y-High to lose this game. That's exactly what happened in the final 30 seconds. A pretty bad turnover. I'm not going to name who it was. I don't know if you know who it was, but a bad turnover nonetheless. But give credit to Trey John Sterling. Give no credit to Y-High on that last possession. 3 shots as far as that goes.
Indians, he's going to be harsh on you because he's one of you. Don't take it personally.
Of course I have to. All right, now we're going to get into a little bit of Colonel Richardson when they took on Kent Island. This was on a Wednesday night?
This is on Thursday night.
There's John Van Winkle right there getting the shot to go. How about the freshman? This guy's been doing it all year long for Colonel Richardson. Deontay Dickerson with a great pass right there. How about my man right here, Dallas Miller? He had a great game, 24 points for Kent Island in this one. CR would respond. Who else but Dickerson knocking down the 3 right there.
Of course.
And look at him, just too much swag right there. Tariq Johnson with the steal. He's going to pass it up to Miller for another layup. As Kent Island went on to win this game, actually won this game pretty big. Actually, Cameron Bowie right here on the finish with the 3 from the corner. He's going to knock it down. He had 9 points in this game as Kent Island continues to roll in the North. I tell you what, they are a pretty impressive team, and what I would call the best all-around player in the Bayside in Tariq Johnson. He doesn't get a lot of love around here, and withstand it because the North, compared to the South this year, is just pretty bad.
Right, but he had that 42-point game last Friday.
Yes, he's a very good player. I want more people to get notice of that guy down here. He's a very, very good player.
Something I would like to see him do is get a few more boards to just like notch a couple double-doubles this season. 42
He's got it on the way.
Absurd.
He's got it on the way. All right, that's it for Maryland Hoops, like you said, right?
Yep, that'll do it. But when we come back, we hit up the Henlopen Conference. You don't want to go anywhere.
I'm Elijah Shields, Laurel Bulldogs basketball, and you're watching the Dumb Armor Sports Insider.